Hi, my name is Juniby Jupiter, and today I finished drinking a protein shake and taking my medication. So praise be unto me. I am amazing in every single way. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Uh, I want to play more of those horror games we were playing the other day because I really like them, and I want to give all of them, I don't know, at least like 3 tries because I'm still not convinced that I like some of them enough. Like the one where we'll get into it. We'll get into it. The next one, the homicidal. I don't know how I feel about that, but mostly just because I didn't like the instructions and it duped me, and I'm mad about it. I can't wait till I finish that video. Me playing these games is just me being confidently wrong for like an hour straight. Um, First one is Scaredle again. So Scaredle is we pick a movie and it tells us if we're anywhere near the year that's correct, and then it'll give us a hint by telling us like a kill that happened in the movie. So, what is my go-to? Aliens 2? Aliens versus Predators, that's what we'll do, sure. 2007, take a stab. Sarah, drilled through the back. The driller killer was in Slumber Party Massacre, and it is lower, so let's try the first Slumber Party Massacre. Nope. Electrocuted in a bathtub with a vibrator. That's still Slumber Party Massacre, no? Because yeah. It's not in the same decade, so we'll try 3. Ah, let's go. Let's go. All right. I think we're getting better. That's what this counts, right? Max streak 2. All right, well, fuck you. We did our best. Okay. That was a quick one. That was really quick. I've never even actually watched Slumber Party Massacre. I think the only information I've seen about it is the James A. Janice kill count. You know? Where do I see my chat on this shit? If I miss your chat, I'm sorry. I suck at chatting. I don't even know where the Twitch chat lives. Oh, my chat. Alright, never mind. I fixed it. I figured it out. And actually, I should probably check to make sure you guys can see this shit too. Hey, should do that before I start doing things, but that's fine. Yeah, no, it's visible. It's visible. I am just a goofy goober. Alright, next one is homicidal. So this is the one I don't know how I feel about it. I have big feelings. It's like Wordle, but you pick like who committed crimes, and there's like rules to it. You can only have one location, but it doesn't have to have one location. And it'll tell you like what is involved in here. What are the rules again? There's something else. Locations can't be next to weapons, right? Yeah. Locations will never be next to weapons. Weapons will never be next to each other. Ah, go away. And it always starts with a character. So the priest, if you give it a location, it has to have 2 murderers then. Yeah? Or the location has to be at the... Yeah, I feel like if you give it a location, there has to be 2 murderers. What is this? The mansion? The priest isn't going to be at a mansion. Get out of here. There's no church? Oh, there is a church. Okay. The priest at the church with the homeless man. Oh, weapons can't be next to each other either. Alright. With a gun and the mayor. Nailed it. Oh, the church we got in the right place. Okay. Nothing else, though. I already got that. That is the one piece of information I did not need. It makes sense that there can only be one location, actually, now that I say that out loud. Unless they're like a serial killer, but we're only defining one murder, so... Alright, the priest was not involved with the murder at the church. What about this guy? He looks like he's got money. He hates poor people, yeah. How about a gun? Alright, so this fat rich guy went to the church and shot somebody with a gun. And then the cop showed up and beat up a dog. Yep. Alright, we're getting somewhere. We still have no people, though. Wild. What's the next hint? At least 1 murder weapon was recovered. Again, with the shit I already know. God damn. Okay. All right, this guy, church, knife. What's this? Fisher? Sure, Fisher and gun. Okay, so the gun has to be in the middle here. So it's definitely something, church, something, gun, something. So these two, this can't be. Oh, the fucking weapons can't be next to locations. That's on me. I fucked it up again. It's fine. It's fine. It's fixable. Okay. So it's definitely something, church, something, gun, something. And weapons can't need sex. This has to be a person. Location. This has to be a person. This is a weapon. This has to be a person. Okay, so we need 3 people to. Well, stop it. We need 3 people total. Farmer, church. What is this? The barkeep? Sure. And then the gun. Can weapons be next to each other? No, right? Yeah, weapons will never be next to each other. Okay, and then the mailman. Sure. Okay, so we got all 3 people, but they're in the wrong place. Oh, we forgot to read another letter. Looks like everyone involved has been found. Thank you for telling me shit I already know. You fucker. Why do they have to be in the right order? I get it because it's Wordle, but also fuck you. We did it! Alright, I'm not gonna lie, we're taking this one off the roster. I know it's only been 2 times, but I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not for me. That's a big old pass. Right. Horrible. Oh, this one I have to delete because it's not actually active right now. I tried the archive page and it just doesn't exist. I don't know. Okay. Next one is kill count. Tourist trap was 6 deaths. That was the one where there was like a House of Wax-esque thing where you like got turned into a doll or something, right? Ma. How many people died in Ma? I don't think it was very high. Because there wasn't like any tragedy or anything. She didn't like light a house on fire, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it was very high, so we're gonna say lower. Yep. Okay. 5 deaths. Hell, 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 hell. Hell House LLC. Is it higher or less than 5 deaths? God, I've seen this movie probably 10 times. Have I actually like seen it with my eyes and like focused on it 10 times? That's an entirely separate conversation. That's irrelevant. But I have seen it a lot of times. And I know. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't remember if, because this is from kill count, I don't remember if James counts them if they just disappear or not. Because there is mention of a bunch of people disappearing, I think. Like they went into the basement and they never came back out. And then we later learn that they went to hell. So like I feel like they're obviously dead. And I know like the main character that we're talking to the whole time is confirmed dead. So like instinctually, I think the answer is higher, but I don't know if the actual counted answer is higher. You know what I mean? But we're gonna go higher. Yes, okay, 20. Let's go. The Rage Carrie 2. I don't remember anything about Carrie 2. Carrie 1, to be honest, she didn't even kill that many people. What did she do in Carrie 2? I don't know. My gut says lower. I really don't remember a lot about this movie. Unless Carrie 2 is the one where she blew up the whole town, in which case it might be higher. I don't know. I don't know. Well, maybe. Was there like a news thing that told us a bunch of people died? I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna do it. Nope, 27. We're gonna do this one more time. I felt bad about it. Severance. 2006. Have I seen this movie? I don't know if I have. Severance, 2006. Looks like a horror comedy. It looks like something I might like. Yeah, it is a comedy. The film tells the story of a group of British and Canadian co-workers who go to a remote mountain forest in Hungary where they become victims of murderous attacks by a group of poachers. I may have seen this. I don't remember. I'll have to poke at it. I may have seen this. Well, let's see. We gotta figure, at most, it's a group of office people. So, does an office retreat and a bunch of, like, villains have more than 35 people in it? I'm gonna say no. I think there's not enough characters for it to be larger. Cool. 28. That is still higher than I would have thought. The Thing. Well, the Thing could technically kill the entire world, but we don't see the entire world die. And again, I do not think there are enough characters in this to get us above 28. So we're going to say lower. Yep. Okay, cool. 12. Doctor Sleep. I remember the kid dies. Like, they eat the kid. I don't remember if they eat anyone else aside from that on screen. I feel like we may have seen, like, some news segments where there mentions, like, missing people, and they count as dead. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how many people we actually see die during the course of the movie, because, like, the kill count of the group is astronomical, you know, but I don't know what we would count as deaths. My gut wants to say higher, but my logic wants to say lower. Do we trust logic or the gut? Last time we trusted logic, we got it wrong. So this time we're going to trust the gut, and I think we're also going to get it wrong, but whatever, it's fine. All right, fingers crossed. Drumroll, please. What do we think? Higher! Yeah, the gut always wins. The house always wins, baby! Oi, 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 oi. No, I don't know. Freddy versus Jason. Remember the pier scene and Freddy winked at the end. I remember it's a bunch of children. I don't know, maybe 12 children. I'm sure there's got to be more than 18 deaths, right? Like, we've got 2 mass murderers here. Jason kills people all the time. We're going to say higher. All right, cool. Influencer. That was lower. That one is a isolation horror. It's about this, like, girl that takes over this other girl's identity. I believe, if I remember correctly, not Tubi, what is it? Shudder? I think this is a Shudder original, and they made a sequel to it. I believe I watched the sequel too, but, like, I don't know, neither of them were particularly memorable. Clearly they're memorable enough that I remember the script, or not the script. Yeah, I remember the entire script to this random one-off movie. That I remember the characters and, like, the plot, but it was okay. We're gonna go lower. Yep. The Purge Anarchy, definitely higher than 2 deaths. Yeah. Evil Bong. I don't think anybody died in Evil Bong. Didn't they just get, like, trapped in the bong and then they were released? Like a Krampus type of situation? Krampus. I want some crumpets. Like a Krampus type situation. Yeah, I don't think anybody died. Okay, 4 deaths. That's fine. Screamers. I don't know what this movie is. It looks like an alien abduction. And there's a lot of people on the screen. So we're going to assume that the aliens murdered more than 4 people. They did. They murdered a lot more than 4 people. All right, this one is going to be a little divisive. I've never seen Salem's Lot. I think it's a Stephen King, because I don't really like Stephen King, usually, that much. That's here and there. I don't know. Like, I like a lot of the concepts. I don't like that he's called, like, the king of horror or whatever, because I just feel like a lot of it's kind of, like, woo-woo in a way that doesn't make sense, and I liked The Grass. I kind of actually really enjoyed The Grass. Anyway, I've never seen this movie. I don't know what it's about in the slightest. It's obviously about children, and I guess maybe some supernatural entity that's trying to eat the children. Do we kill more than 62 children in this movie? I'm going to say no. Hell yeah. Whoa, 45 deaths. That's crazy. What is this thing about? I looked it up to see that it was, in fact, Stephen King, but let me grab the description. An author returns to his hometown of Jerusalem's Lot in search of inspiration for his next book, only to discover that the townspeople are being attacked by a bloodthirsty vampire. Hemi really likes vampire movies. They might be into that. In fact, they might have already seen it. I'll have to ask them after stream. But, I could take it or leave it, to be honest. All right, Invisible Man, the original Invisible Man, higher than or lower than 45 deaths. He killed a lot of people, but he's not a vampire. Like, he was just an asshole. So we're going to say lower. 105? Who the fuck did the Invisible Man kill? What is a trip code? Okay, whatever. We're on the leaderboard now. Leaderboard. Should we play one more time? I enjoy this one. Maybe we'll do the rest of them. We'll keep, because some of them are daily, so we'll keep this open and we'll come back. Let's go over to the daily poster. Oh, yes. Those sure are a lot of pixels. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know. The Descent? Because that's like the girls all curled up together. Nope. Released in 2006. I feel like when I'm editing these in post, when I like look at it from a far away, like it looks a little bit better. So I'm like trying to squint my eyes here. Maybe at a church. Rosemary's Baby. That was there a newer one? No. Okay. Church of Satan. Yeah. Nope. 2006. What was made in 2006? Alright, we're skipping. I got nothing. Genre, comedy, horror. Game of Death? Why is this a 1978? That's not right. Kill or Be Killed, 2017. Sucks for 7 millennials. That's funny. Nope, that's 2017. So before 2017, we've got a horror comedy. And Shaun of the Dead came out. It's with an SHW. I knew that. Is Shaun of the Dead really not even in here, or do I not know how to spell? Is it SHU because he's British? Yeah. 2004. That's close. Okay. What are we looking at here, guys? What are we looking at? Yeah, I don't know. 2006 horror comedy. Cooties, 2014. What's the one with the weird not teacher bum out on his luck guy with the nephew with a peanut allergy or something, and then the cute black kindergarten teacher that like rescues them. She's so pretty. What is that one called? It's a zombie horror. I literally have it on my bookshelf somewhere. Actually, it doesn't work. I still have it, but I forgot to return it. And it didn't work, and I need to buy a copy that actually works. It's shitty. It sucks. No, I don't remember what it's called. Horror comedy. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Not old enough. Cabin in the Woods. Not old enough. Cabin Fever is more like a fucking what am I thinking of? Not grunge. Like visceral. It's a gore fest. Like not Schrodinger. What the fuck is his name? What am I thinking? I gotta look this up. It's gonna bug the shit out of me. Father of body horror. Cronenberg. There we go. I don't even remember where I was going with that. Okay, we're gonna skip it. Director Stacy Title. That does nothing for me. This looks like It looks like a decrepit penis. Oh, okay. It's an old guy. Is it? Oh, is it Bones? It says it's got Snoop Dogg. What is the one with Snoop Dogg? I thought Bones was like a vampire movie that he was in. I think that's the only one I know. God damn it! God damn it! Snoop Dogg is not in Candyman. All right, team, we suck at this. Oh, it's the one with the Gollywog dolls and the Tales from the Hood. That's it. That took me a minute. Tales from the Hood. No, it's not. Oh, I guess because it's saying that they were told by Snoop Dogg, so he would be the narrator, and none of Tales from the Hood have Snoop Dogg as a narrator. I don't even know if he's in any of them. Okay, I give up. Snoop Dogg's Hood of Horror. Okay, I'm gonna type that down. I have to look at that. Snoop Dogg's Hood of Horror. A whole list of shit I'm grabbing from these stupid games that I have to check out. Alright, 0% win streak. We are really fucking good at games. Let's go. What's the next one? And some water. Oh, easy. This is Grave Encounters. Grave Encounters. That is my buddy Lance. Bam. Bam? Bam. Thank you. Hell yeah. All right, let's look at the rest of the screenshots. And here is, I think this is Matt. I don't remember the psychic's name. I think this is Lance and whoever the psychic is. In this movie, like, the first time I watched this movie, this is a really weird one for the sixth. Like, this is not... Why is the sixth one the most useless one? When I first watched this movie, in the middle scene when they're, like, trying to escape, like, I don't know why this hit me so hard, because, like, in my head, I think I was just like, oh, you know, the door's just never going to open, there's no use trying, or maybe they'll open it, it'll just be like a black abyss. But when they opened it, and there was more hospital behind it, it blew my mind. I was like, whoa, like, that sat with me the rest of the night. And it seems so silly and trivial because of, like, the amount of nonsense I watch, but I don't know, I was just so into it. I'm like, oh, fuck, there's, like, we're really in a different world now. It doesn't even maintain its shape in, like, the realms of reality. It was very liminal space back rooms. Like, you turn a corner and suddenly there's like 5 more hallways. You know, I really liked that. I really liked that. All right, sick. We have 100% win on this one. And you know what? If you add those together, you get 50%, which is still an F, but it is a higher F than a 0%. And that is a life lesson to live by. All right, next we have the Myrtle. I love the Myrtle. Oh, this one looks easier. Are they making fun of me? Or is this like the test Myrtle? I don't know. We're going to refresh just in case. Nope, it's just an easier one today. Well, maybe that means we'll get it right, because we suck. Also, I was thinking about it, and I wonder if Irritino is actually irrational? Like irrational? I don't know. Oh, yeah. All right. The challenging case of the murdered pervy producer. Myrtle for August 5th, 2026. Dan Schneider. Detective Logico had hoped to enjoy a nice evening at the Hollywood mansion, but unfortunately, a pervy producer had to go and get murdered. Each suspect brought one weapon to one location, but only one was a murderer today. Logico knew that the proper deduction could only come from Logico knew that proper deduction could only come from an analysis of evidence. All right, let's see what we're working with. So we've got suspects, weapons, and locations. Nice 3 for. All right. Oh. Oh, okay, there we keep going. All right, let's just start here. Clues and evidence. Dr. Crimson thought they were in love with the person who brought a heavy candle. Okay. She's the world's smartest doctor, according to her, and she's right, but just because you're smart doesn't mean you're not a murderer. Alright, that didn't really do anything for us. So we have to use this information later, I think. Silverton the Legend had a weapon made of ceramic. Silverton the Legend, an acclaimed actor of the Golden Age, now in his golden years. 6'4", right-handed, blue eyes, silver hair, Leo. I don't care. He had a weapon made of ceramic. Vase, obviously ceramic. Perfect. Fork, made of metal. I don't know why I'm checking these, but like, I do know why I'm checking them, because I don't trust this thing not to be like, yeah, your hands are made of ceramic. Okay. Silverton the Legend used the rare vase. So, boom. Done. And Dr. Crimson thought they were in love with the person who brought a heavy candle. Oh, so I guess that means Dr. Crimson couldn't have brought the heavy candle. She's not going to be in love with herself, or at least I don't think. I don't imagine that's true. So I think that gets us here. Okay. Then, while holding his notebook, he took the statements of the 3 suspects, knowing the innocent would always tell the truth, while the guilty would always lie. By deducing which of them must be lying, Logica would be able to identify who done it. Dr. Crimson, a heavy candle was in the bedroom. Maybe. A heavy candle in the bedroom. Maybe. A fork was not in the bedroom. Lord Lavender. A fork was not in the bedroom. Alright, let's just erase these, actually. So we have, in theory, we have all of the suspects and what they used, and now we need the locations. So something about these statements are unable to be correct. None of them... Okay, so we have to look at them all at once, I think, because 2 of them will make sense with the 4th one not, 3rd one not. So if Lord Lavender was not on the grounds, then he could have been in the bedroom with the candle, so that could be correct. And then that would also make the fork not in the bedroom, which would make all of them telling the truth, so that can't be correct. The heavy candle... If the heavy candle is in the bedroom, then Lord Lavender was in the bedroom, which would make those 2 correct, and would also make the fork not in the bedroom correct. So the heavy candle is in the bedroom can't be correct. I think she's lying. So if we look at the other 2, a fork was not in the bedroom, and Lord Lavender was not on the grounds. So the heavy candle couldn't have been in the bedroom, and if he couldn't be on the grounds, then he had to be wherever the fuck this is, the computer room. Okay? And the heavy candle is not in the bedroom. Lord Lavender's not on the grounds. Or the heavy candle was not in the bedroom, yeah, because she's lying. So she did it. She did it with a fork. A fork was not in the bedroom, because he's telling the truth. Yeah, let's go. Okay, I'm going to fill this out, because if I don't, I'll be upset. The vase was with him, and he was in the bedroom, so the vase is in the bedroom. The fork is with her, and she was on the grounds, so it was in the grounds. Okay. So then she murdered them with the fork in the grounds. Dr. Crimson, a fork on the grounds. Yeah? We like it? I think we like it. I think we like it. Let's go! Okay, I don't feel as good about getting this one because the other one was harder. And I like being right. But I will say we're doing much better today, and I'm here for it. Then Detective Logico gathered all the suspects into one room and made them listen to him explain his elaborate reasoning before he finally got to the part where he announced whodunit. It was Dr. Crimson with a fork on the grounds, Deductive Logico declared. While Dr. Crimson protested her innocence, she lost confidence as Detective Logico explained the case against her, and she admitted she was caught. Fools, you can't jail a doctor, she exclaimed. Deductive Logico watched her to be led away, knowing it was the last he would see of her. And that concludes the challenging case of the murdered pervy producer. You solved today's murder in 5 minutes and 31 seconds. Let's go! How many days can you keep your streak going? Tomorrow's will be about 6 hours. I don't know if we'll do this tomorrow. We could do it every day. That would be fun. I don't know how much I like doing things every day, though. All right, let's check our marrow, guys. Dr. Crimson, a fork, the grounds. Today's Myrtle solution consists of Dr. Crimson, a left-handed Aquarius, which suggests you are very intelligent, a fork, which suggests some mysterious action. This will lead ultimately to the grounds, generally signifying an uncertain outcome. If you did not desire this outcome, avoid anything resembling a fork today. So you are an intelligent person that will do a mysterious action for an uncertain outcome. These tarots suck. These tarots suck. They don't tell you anything. This is so silly. Goodness gravy. All right, next is Fogdle, which I know I'll be bad at, and also is really, really, really loud. So if my audio mixing sucks, yell at me or something. Oh, there's a choose mode. Oh no, that's just telling me which mode. This is the only mode they have. All right. We're gonna guess the killer, and it's gonna play us some tunes. Oh god, I can already tell this is really loud. Or maybe it's just loud for me, I don't fucking know. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this one. My instinct said Chucky, like with the doodle-doodle-doots, but I don't think that's right. Yeah, those little do-do-do-do-do-do, I feel like those are telling me something. I just don't know what. It's kind of like a wind chime kind of feeling, right? Maybe the nurse? What is the nurse from? I hate that we have to pick these. I don't know. Alright. All three of them are wrong. Okay. What about Spirit? She kind of reminds me of wind. I died. It was Ghostface, man. That probably would have been my third guess. To be fair, I thought of it, like, at the beginning. I'm like, oh, it could be, because it was, like, a slow kind of, like, you know, stalkery vibes. But, like, what hit me is, like, the wind chimey sounds made me think more, like, feminine. So that pushed me towards, like, a nurse and Spirit. Oh, well. I should play Dead by Daylight more. Alright, and next we have Gauntlet, which is horror movies, and we're going to see how many we can do. We might do it more than once. I think this guy's already dead over here, like, leaning over a bed. I don't know. My gut says Amityville Horror, which I don't think is right, but we'll do it just to, get ourselves a hint. Oh, we don't get hints for this one. Never mind. We just get more images. Yeah, I got nothing. They have a bunch of guns. It's got to be like a survivalist horror, right? Or like... It reminds me of this one I watched where these, like, two people, these two guys, I think they like robbed a bank or something, and one of them got shot, so they stopped in the middle of nowhere at this house for this like old lady and this daughter. And if I remember correctly, they turned out to be like witches or something. It was a really wild turn for the worse. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even have a good guess. Do I? Red Dead Redemption. I don't fucking know. Or what is that one with red in the title? Is it red? There's like a gun horror movie. August something? I don't know. I don't know. Alright. This has got to be set like the 80s. Doesn't look like a zombie movie, so why do we have guns? I guess it could still be apocalyptic. Looks like a newer movie set in the 70s. Yeah, I don't know. This Gruntle, I don't know, is now journal. This journal is now yours. One day it will be your son's. Nope. Nope. Pet Cemetery Bloodlines. I have seen that. I don't remember it. I don't remember anything about it. If that's not abundantly obvious by the fact I got not a single fucking idea what we're doing here. Alright, let's play again. Oh, this is another older one. Is this the birds? You can't blame me. She looks like the birds lady. Alright, we got a dead guy. We got, I don't know, Nelson Mandela and the birds lady. He looks like he get shot. He's holding a gun, so maybe he got shot. Is it? Is it? Ah, fuck. I don't know. I don't know. Is it bad that that a black guy getting shot just reminded me of the George Romero movie? All right, we'll skip. We'll skip. Okay, so we've got a detective coming over. So she's probably what? She's probably like fearing for her life and needs protection, or she's in the middle of something, some sort of murder or something. I don't know. Psycho was another black and white one. I think like that age range or time period of women just reminds me of Psycho. It's just I don't know the haircut. I don't even remember what the girl in Psycho looks like. I'm just fucking yapping. What is this supposed to tell me? What is this? It came from beneath the sink. Yep. Oh, this guy. I feel like I know this actor. Or like somebody that looks like this actor. Like the guy that plays in Now You See Me, the cop. Kind of reminds me of that guy. Don't know. Ah, yes. If I hadn't known it before, I would certainly know it now. This is the best image I've ever seen. This is my favorite movie. This should be the title, actually. The fucking movie poster. Child's Play. Are you serious? No. That was Child's Play? Damn, I suck. Holy. Alright, again. We gotta score at least something here. You look familiar. Jason Takes Manhattan? Nope. I would say Killer Clowns from Outer Space, but there's no like color in any of these future images, so I don't know. The Reanimator? I don't think that is right either. The new Reanimator. Who are you? I'm just getting further off track as we continue. It's like a doomsday device. We see all the caution symbols and stuff. What are we doing here? I am so far off the beaten path. Okay, this is just rude. Look at this. You're telling me that these are our hints? The same fucking scene? Like, probably 5 to 10 seconds apart? Fuck you, dude. Again, same scene. Same scene. Okay, maybe not the same scene, just the same house. I don't know. What is it? The Resonator. Miskatonic U. What is that about? I got the R right. How many points do I get for that? This is a 2021 film set in the fictional college campus of Miskatonic University in Arkham, Massachusetts, where all sorts of fantastic and unworldly events have been known to unfold in Lovecraft lore. The Resonator Miskatonic U follows 6 gifted students as they navigate life one after one of them, Crawford Tillingist, probably that guy, builds a machine known as the Resonator. The machine allows one to experience multiple dimensions while navigating the unsavory beasts that dwell within them. But things get complicated when Tillinghast realizes that the prototype of his creation has not only released murderous and deadly creatures into his world, but has also affected his own reality. That actually sounds kind of fun. I'm going to keep that one up. That sounds kind of fun. All right, still a score of 0. So that's less than ideal. We'll do it again. Trick or treat. Trick and treat? No, it's trick or treat. No, it's trick or treat. Yeah. Nope. Bay of Pigs. I don't fucking know. I don't even know what that movie's about. I just remember there's a boat. Okay, it's a zombie movie. It's a zombie beach movie. Zombie Beach. There is really a movie called Zombie Beach. Cool. Oh, okay. If we type in dead, like Dawn of the Dead, Beach of the Dead, Day of the Dead. Fuck me. I don't know why I would expect Day of the Dead to have a zombie movie as opposed to like a Hispanic culture movie. I don't see anything about beaches. All right. I'll skip. Is that a person or is this a scuba diving zombie? Yeah, I don't know this movie. Zombie Flesh Eaters. Nope. But you know what? It was a zombie movie. And even though it doesn't give us real points, it gives us points in our heart. And aren't those the most important points of them all? Saw 3, when we see his brain tumor. Is that where we see his brain tumor, or is it the original Saw? Nope. Okay. Maybe she's got worms in her brains? Is it The Bay? Oh, it's not. 2026 is not the one I wanted. Or maybe I'm just losing my mind and that's not what it's called? Shit, dude. The Beach. No idea. No idea? Is this one Reanimator? It's just me continuing to guess the same 5 movies over and over again. They just pull a body out of a pool? I don't know. Poltergeist has the pool with all the actual dead skeletons in it, right? And yes, I did say skeletons. Not a clue in hell. I don't know who this is. The House on Sorority Row. Don't care. Give me another. I need to get at least some points here. I refuse otherwise. Is this Us? No. Is that what it's called? Us? What is the Jordan Peele movie called? What is the Jordan Peele movie called? It is called Us. Yeah. All right, we got 6 points. I'm satisfied with that. We're probably going to lose immediately afterwards, but at least we've got that going for us. This is another Hell House LLC movie again, maybe because of the skeleton, the clown in the back here. Let's try Abaddon Hotel. Nope. Who are you? Who are you? It's got like the Session 9 yellowing. Well, we're not gonna waste the guess. We'll just keep guessing hell house stuff. Ah! Sorry. Yeah, this doesn't help me. I don't know who this man is. Not even a little. The Third Floor. I think that guy was younger though. Nope. Yep, I got nothing. Possum. Oh, I haven't actually seen that yet. I've heard a lot of good things. Have yet to see it. Have yet to see it. All right, I'm done with this. I don't want to do this anymore. There you go. Have my 6 points. I probably need to go eat, so it's probably a short one. We'll play a couple more of these. Halloween Ends versus Tremor 3 Back to Perfection. I don't remember anything about Tremors except that Zoran loves it. Higher? Yeah. 2001 A Space Odyssey. Okay, there was only a couple people in this one, and I don't think the entire universe dies at the end, so we're going to go lower. Yep. The Hunt. I really like that poster. I don't know what this one is about. We're not going to read it because that would be cheating, but we will afterwards because I might watch that. The Hunt. Higher or lower than 6 deaths? So I only see 3 characters and an animal and a lot of weapons, but I do see a forest, which has significantly more of the opportunity to have people in it than the depths of space where you can't add more people once they've already gone up there. So we're going to say higher. Okay, cool. Spookies. I have no fucking idea. It looks like there's a lot of weird monsters, though. Let's go higher. Nope, 16. Final score 3. All right, let's look up what The Hunt. Oh, was that really the political one? Is that just a different poster for it? That is, in fact, just a different poster for that one. Okay. I really liked that movie. I've seen that before then. Never mind. It was a good movie. Haunt. I enjoyed this. Tammy and the T-Rex. Lower or higher? Does the T-Rex eat a bunch of people? This looks like a horror comedy. I don't feel like people die as often in those. I don't know. We'll say lower. I was right. Let's go. Get Out. Lower. Yep. Cool. The Dentist 2. Lower or higher than 7? I think dentists are horrifying. We're gonna go higher. Only 5? Man, we suck at this. Pet Cemetery versus Christmas Evil. I don't know. Higher? Nope. Saw 3D, The Strangers Pray at Night. Oh my god, can we talk about the Strangers movies? Because that is like my biggest contention ever. I've seen 2 out of the 3 of them. I do want, well, want is a stretch of the imagination. I would say need. Like, I just intrinsically need to sit down and watch the 3rd one. But I really don't want to. I will. For if I do not, it will eat me up inside because I just need to see what they've done to it. But I hate it so much because the original The Stranger, it was so good. It was so good in its like perception and ideas and like how it was done, and it did everything right to make you feel that unease, right? We don't need more of the story to make it better, and to make it into a trilogy is just fucking money hungry. There's no other reason aside for being money hungry, which is hilarious because in the second one they introduced Richard Brake as a character. I believe he's the sheriff, and I think from like what I remember, I think when I watched the 3rd one, it's like kind of like the whole town is against it, or there's like a group of people that it's kind of like a cult how they do this. But if you know anything, you have to know that I really hate when Richard Brake is misused because I just think he's an he's an amazing character actor and has done some really great work. And I hate when people put him in a role that he can't thrive at, or it restricts him, or it's just like a very brief, like, oh, look who we've got here. It bothers the fuck out of me because, I don't know, his performance in 31 is fucking phenomenal. Anyhow, The Strangers Pray at Night. I believe that was the second one with the 2 kids and the parents. Who dies in that? One of the strangers dies. The 2 neighbors die. I think one or both of the parents die, so it's still lower. Yep. Freaky, lower or higher than 8? God. Something tells me higher, but I can't actually think of who died in Freaky. Okay, cool. The Tripper. Lower or higher? Logic makes me want to think higher, I think, just because I see like some guy with a axe and I'm like, oh, he's gonna murder the fuck out of them. But my gut says lower. I don't know what this movie is. We can look it up afterwards. 29. Man. Should have went with logic that time. Alright, The Tripper. 2006. Tell me about this. A Ronald Reagan-obsessed serial killer targets a bunch of hippies who are heading to a week-long concert. Nah, he's not gonna target them. He's just gonna give them fent and let them sort themselves out. And sprinkle a little AIDS on top. God damn. Reanimator versus the first Purge. Definitely higher. Yeah. Bodies, bodies, bodies. Definitely lower. Yeah. Jack Frost 2, Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman. I don't fucking know. Higher? Yeah. Dracula. Lower. Yeah. Alright. Puppet Master 2. Not a clue in hell. It looks fun. We're gonna say higher. Damn it! They still can't beat our high score. Alright. I gotta go eat food. That's all for now. I don't know if I'll come back on later. But that was fun. We'll do this again sometime. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Okay, thanks for hanging out with me. I will have yesterday's games hopefully on sometime shortly. That one took way longer than today's because we had to learn how to play everything, and it was a time of all times. Oh, I still have the timestamp on here. That's useless. That's annoying. Whatever. Okay. Thanks for hanging out. Talk to you later. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.